Chrysler are a company that are guaranteed to turn concepts into production realities, and this is the latest show car to roll off the production lines. It's called the PT Cruiser, and whatever you may think about the way it looks, you've got to admit it's guaranteed to turn heads and is the kind of car that would cheer you up on a miserable winter's morning. This is Peter Rawlinson, Chrysler Jeep's PR director. Peter, PT Cruiser, it's an amazing looking vehicle. When are we going to see it on the roads over here?
Well, we'll see it in the UK in May of next year, so not too long to wait, just in time for the coming summer.
How much is it going to be?
It's going to be about, we believe, £14,000 and upwards, to probably a maximum of about 16,500, 17,000. So just a little bit above the current prices of the existing Neon range.
Who do you think is going to buy this car? Because it's different, isn't it?
It's very different, yes, yeah. It's I'm not sure really. And that may sound a little bit sort of unsure for a company to say they're not sure about who's going to buy the car, but that's genuinely what we believe. You look at the car, it's very different, it's very unusual, it's a very wacky car, makes a great statement. And probably there'll be people out there who absolutely love it, some who don't like it, and that's fine by us. And it's just going to be all kinds of people.
Now, it is an unusual looking car, but what about in terms of what it offers the driver? Does it offer comfort? Does it offer performance?
Yes, yeah, there's a clue to that in the title PT, which stands for personal transportation. And really, inside, it's very sensible. It's very flexible, you can have lots of space, you can fit 3 adults on the back seat, for example. And
should you want to, of course.
Well, of course, yeah. But it is very, very practical. That's the main thing about it inside. So you've got, you know it's a practical car, and then on the outside, it just goes completely crazy. And it's a very, very unusual, individual, different design, very wacky, very happy, and we think quite an optimistic look as well.
So what about engines? Will we see the new joint engine that Chrysler's developing with BMW in?
Yes, it will, yes. That's a 1.6 litre engine. It's going to be produced in Brazil as part of a joint venture between Chrysler and BMW, and yes, it will go in the car, not at launch, because we'll have a 2 litre engine at launch, the 4-cylinder engine that is currently available in the Neon, followed by a diesel engine, and then eventually the 1.6 engine. And that engine is related to the 1.4 litre engine that will ultimately be seen in this country in the new Mini.
Ah, wonderful. I imagine that this is a car that's going to be open to a bit of customising.
Definitely, yes, yeah. You look at the car, it has almost like a look of the old Ford Popular, the car they call the sit-up and beg car. And already we've had a lot of interest from would-be customisers and from fans of American cars who've come up to us and said, wow, I love this car, we're going to put some wide wheels on it, we're going to put even some fairy dice in it. And it's that sort of tongue-in-cheek car that you could get away with that. So there will be customising, definitely. There will be accessories galore, and it's going to be a real American graffiti car, I think, as well as a pretty sensible family car with a wacky exterior.
But not for the shy, retiring type.
Definitely not. No, you can see that looking at it. I wouldn't say that at all.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.